You are kick-starting their love for knowledge, which is so much needed. And you are doing it as far as them being Muslim is concerned, they are doing it in total agreement with the very idea of being a Muslim. And this strange notion about being religious or this religion, that totally you can dispense with. And inshallah, that's...
Like, for example, as you said, everything in the Quran, and we need to just find that knowledge. For example, yes, we have surah about mustafideen and about controlling quality and all of that. But we also have other ayahs about israf and about you need to eat chicken every day.
Exactly.
You need to eat meat every day. It does not say...
Absolutely, it doesn't.
You know, 20th century life where I come from, chicken is, well, my parents, you know, my ethnic background, chicken is a luxury. That you only eat, I don't know, like only rich people eat chicken.
Yes, but you see...
Chicken is widely grown, it's expensively breed, and it's because it's not farmed in a farming chicken. It's very organic wild chicken. So when people eat chicken maybe once a month, most of the weeks they eat vegetables. And they eat grain. And that's the healthy diet.
Yes, but there's a difference because where you come from, it's not an industrial economy. That's the problem.
Where does she come from?
Exactly.
Where did she come from?
She's probably from...
Why are you probably? Why don't you just ask her, where do you come from, sister?
Ethiopia.
I'm interested to hear.
Ethiopia or Eritrea or the East African coast.
No, he's right.
East Africa.
So, guess. You are about right. I think, Yes.
No,
but
because I've been to many countries and many cultures, and that's what I'm speaking about. You see.
So does it mean that industrial, I don't know, nations are better because...
No, I'm not saying that, but you have to understand that here, in the industrial economy, the economic model for feeding people is different. For example, where you are from, and if you go to India and Pakistan and whatever, the food quality is better because a lot of it is not industrial. You see? So the food quality is better. For poor people, a poor person will eat better food than someone here.
Sorry, Azhar, I know. Are you agreeing with our proposition?
No, because it's never
You are not
work.
agreeing.
It's
Okay.
never going to work.
Okay. So
I'll tell you why.
No, 1 second. Sorry, Azhar. You are saying it will never work, the proposition.
Because you keep talking about Muslim this and Muslim that, but there's no Muslim ummah that's unified for a start.
You have confused the issue, You've confused the issue. What we are talking about is developing systems which will adhere to what Islam... So, for example...
If the Pakistani wants to go that way, and the East African Muslims want to go that way...
Right, I'll tell you how you can easily bypass that. If you have got an independent institution, whoever is welcome will come. Who is not welcome or don't want to come won't come. But the issue is not that. The issue... Well, that's an opinion.
Because look at India. The Indian Muslims are going this way, and the Pakistani Muslims are going that way.
Why?
And
why?
I'll tell you why. Because the colonial powers, when they broke India up, they engineered this directly.
So you know that there's something wrong.
Yes, but you have to...
So how do you make it right?
It's very difficult.
I didn't ask you that. How do you make it right? Yeah, what's the solution?
Yes,
we are contending, or I am contending that Islam is what will give us what we want.
Let me give you an example.
What do you say?
You are probably from Pakistan.
No.
Where are you from?
Africa. That got you, didn't it?
No, originally you were from
I'm born in Malawi, and there was no Pakistan then, so it was all India.
Who took you to East Africa? The British. The British took your family to East Africa.
Can I just stop you before
I think...
There are two options here. Either you're saying it's difficult and we shouldn't do anything about it, or it's difficult and we should
I'm not
exactly. Let's finalize it.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Let's come to where. You see, what you are doing respectfully, Azhar, you are dealing with the minor details which, really respectfully, I don't want to know about. What I want to know is, as you rightly pointed out, it's difficult but can be done. It's difficult, cannot be done. Which one are you on?
It's difficult but can be done.
Thank you. That's fine. We agree. We agree. Finally.
You don't want to hear about the problems.
Yeah, we want to know what the solutions are and how to develop them. We know the problem.
The solution is at home and reading Quran.
And who said you should do that?
They all do that here.
No, we are talking here. Get about 4 here. Look, brother, I am taking things You know, I took my mother for a hearing test. I spoke to the audiologist and I said, look, would you like to put your name on this project that I'm undertaking? No problem. I've been speaking to what we call the professionals, and by the grace of the Creator, they are all coming on board. Because I told them, look, there is something which we are all missing. But because, alhamdulillah, they have studied, they know about critical faculties and how to assess things. So if that is the case, come on down. The price is right, as it were. Yeah, and why not join? Because at the end of the day, if we are going to have, and I don't mean this, again.
Let's see.
Absolutely. You balance it.
I agree with you, but you see, look, I'm not being defeated, but what I'm trying to tell you is one has to approach things from a pragmatic point of view. Pragmatic. That means you see the reality on the ground. When the tide is coming in...
Hazard, do you mind moving back? We have moved from there right up to here.
Yeah. You know when the tide comes in, and you have nowhere to run, you don't say, God's going to help me. You say, right, the tide is coming in. I know it's coming in. It's dangerous. What am I going to do now? Yeah, I might die, but I've got to have my thinking on. That's pragmatic. You don't ignore the reality on the ground.
Sorry, Azhar. In our conversation, where are we ignoring the reality?
Because we keep going back to ayat this and ayat that.
No, we never did that.
Absolutely.
We said the Quran. So, why is it the same thing?
The Quran is made up of ayats.
Why is it the same thing, though? You just made a statement.
Sorry?
Have you read the Quran recently?
That's a good question. Have you? Because it seems strange.
I've been to read it recently. I've been through it left, right, and centre, up and down. I don't
So
need to
how
read it
come?
recently.
Thank you. Yeah, I agree with you. Look at that.
What I learned is what the Quran tells you to be pragmatic.
Thank you. So you did take it from the Quran. What you just said. That's exactly what we are saying. Go back to it. So you are agreeing with us all the time, which is good. Now, do you want to join it?
I think you're just saying the same thing, but
In a different way. Yeah, absolutely. But that's the idea. Look, at the end of the day, alhamdulillah, to me, it's very simple. The process has begun. And it is not going to stop now, inshallah.
But what process?
How did they use masks 400 years ago?
No, you Google it.
Now you are being unjust. You know, tell me, why and how were they using masks 400 years ago?
Because 400 years ago, the mask was a symbol of how to oppress a person. Okay? Which geographical location are you saying this happened? You can look at medieval Europe.
Medieval Europe is huge. Sorry. Oh, thank you. I should just go home. Oh, shit.
I mean, I don't want to say it on TV and YouTube or whatever.
Okay, fair enough. We'll let you off.
But it's worth checking out.
Yeah, inshallah, we'll do that. I must have...
Let's say in the Sahara, but they used to cover as a protection from
But
the
that was
dust.
exactly.
That's a natural...
Anyway, Azhar, can I say something to you without? You keep walking and we keep going. Can you stand still? Yeah, we have moved like literally 2 yards already. Huh? Yeah, I'll get back to you. Right, anyway, I do apologize.